Oh man, what time is it? Check my YouTube real quick. Holy shit. We hit 400 subscribers, guys. There it is. That's 400 subscribers, guys. Everyone that's on here, everyone that's subscribed, truly appreciate you guys. I have this board that I usually sign, and I put a date on it every time I hit my milestone. Today is July, so that's 7/15/17. There it is. That's just goals, man. You gotta write your goals down.
You and I could be like Aladdin and Jasmine.
Hey yo, back again with another video. I'm Ives.
And I'm Daisy.
And she came by today to do this video. What is today's video, baby?
Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A.
Yup, since we hit 400 subscribers, shout outs to all the 406 subscribers that we have today. There's this little community thing on YouTube. It's for small YouTubers. It's called Small YouTube Boost. A lot of small YouTubers, I myself included, are very active on that channel or that group. I've asked them, hey, I'm doing a Q&A, so make sure you drop down a lot of interesting questions that you guys want to ask, and we'll answer it on the video. To be fair, I'll be posting their channel down below. Make sure you guys check it out. Comment in one of their videos and tell them that
we sent you. Before we get started, make sure to go down below and give us 30 likes, guys. 30 likes.
Thank you to the 406 subscribers that we have today. If you guys are watching this, man, you guys are the coolest people out there. We got a couple shout outs that we want to do. And first shout outs goes to TankShot42. He's a notification squad. He's asked for a shout out a long time ago, so this is a long overdue. So TankShot42, man, special shout outs to you. Thank you for keeping up with our video. Savi Baby X or X Hobby Baby, or I don't know how to say your name. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. The reason why he's getting a shout out is because he left this comment on our video and it was like pretty dope. Like, it really touched me. And last but not least, on my end, shout outs to Lorenzo Nunez. He's my boy from high school and he actually checks out a lot of our videos. So shout outs to you, man. Salute.
I only have one person. Shout outs to Juanita Herrejon. She's been asking for a shout out too, and I keep forgetting. I felt so bad. So girl, thank you for watching our videos. To make it up to you, I'll leave her Instagram down below, so if you want to go follow her, go ahead.
So let's get to the questions. These are some cool questions, so let's get into it. The first question, Adam says, what inspired you to start? What inspired me to start? I had no inspiration of YouTube. I didn't really like, it's not really a who, it's really more about like me wanting to start it, I guess. Actually, I started off as a YouTuber doing music. I used to rap. Here's a quick sample. I know it was hard to even let go, thinking that I never cared. Baby, you were dead wrong, cause I cried too like I never had my first love. And I heard the saying, baby, that's the first love. Never thought slow till I seen a memory. Couldn't take the fact you became a history. As my past chick and my ex chick, baby, have you sitting here wishing that we lasted.
I've always like wanted to make a YouTube channel. I don't know, I just didn't know how to start one, how to whatever. But my inspiration was my boyfriend. I met him. We started talking about like YouTube and stuff, and he had a channel. So I'm like, hey, you know, we should make one. And then here we are today. I
know you guys don't want to know about this, but our very first video was called the Blindfold Makeup Challenge. It's where she did my makeup and I did her makeup. If you guys want to check that out, it's like our first video, and go ahead and comment on that. The next question goes to Ryan, and he was like, who was your biggest hero growing up?
My biggest hero growing up was my mom. Because she always took an extra step. I was born here, we left to Mexico, we came back a year later. I did not know no English, and my parents don't know no English. So at school, you know, we didn't know anything. So my mom would try to find someone who could help us. I don't know, that just stuck to me. She didn't want us to stay behind and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but yes, my mom's my hero.
Both my parents are, because one, my mom overcame cancer. I always thought she was such a strong person for that, and today she's still working right after she had cancer. So, and my father, he works like 12 hours a day. I can't thank them enough for that. Yep, that's who my hero is. Comment down below and let us know who your hero is. I'd want to know who they are and why. Andin Lee says, why are you a YouTuber? I'm not gonna go cliche with why I'm a YouTuber, man. A lot of us starts YouTube for a great reason. I have two reasons to why I'm a YouTuber. One, I love filming and I love to show people my creativity in my edits, or like what videos I come up with, or like say there's a challenge out there, we want to show you guys our character. We also want to make your day feel better. There's this comment today that I got actually, but I love how he was like, man, I was having a bad day today and your video made me feel better. So shout outs to you guys. That's one of the reasons why I'm a YouTuber, and the other reason is I want to make a good living out of it. There was a saying back in the day, they were like, get a job that you absolutely love and you'll never work a day in your life. It's not that I'm trying to find the easy way out, but this is something I love. I love to film, I love to create videos, and maybe someday I want to make a good living out of it. So that's why I'm a YouTuber.
I didn't even know, like, when I wanted to start YouTube, I did not know you can get paid off of doing videos and this and that. Like, same reason as he.
From Mohammed Etala, what's your goal in YouTube? My goal in YouTube is probably the same as what I said. If you're having a bad day, to be able to make you feel better, to basically entertain you, to make you laugh, to, you know, make you forget all the negative things that you have outside of, you know, YouTube. Be able to like touch other people. And well, that was kind of homo, like, no, none of that, but, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
to be able to touch people's heart. And the other thing is, like I said, decent living off of this, something that I love. We have the same goal to why we're doing this, to why we're motivated to do this. It's the same thing. What are your hobbies? From Bree Adam. My hobbies, you know, YouTube. Nah, just kidding. Well, YouTube, technically, it is still sort of a hobby right now. And the other thing is that I love doing is basketball. I play basketball. Here's a rapid fire to my basketball stuff.
My hobby, I guess you can say I like taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that professional, but I'm not of me. I like taking pictures of other things. I like taking pictures of like clouds, trees. I just keep it for my personal.
So you just like literally just go down through your phone and like.
No, it's just not like, you know, if you see like a nice cloud, a nice tree, like, you know, and it looks so nice, perfect, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a perfect picture.
Yeah, she doesn't have a hobby.
I don't have a hobby. From
Sydney Earl, how long have you been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I wouldn't really consider it being on YouTube, just the fact that I was mostly inactive. But I've been on YouTube since 2009. That's when I was doing my rap music and all that stuff. I actually do have a channel with like 543 subscribers, no videos. I deleted all of them.
You did?
Yeah, I deleted all of them.
You did?
Oh. Yeah.
I've been on YouTube for about
a year.
A year and a half.
This was her first YouTube channel.
So,
but she does have a YouTube channel where she's actually gonna kickstart soon. She's doing like makeup stuff.
So if you want to watch my cringy video, it'll be right here.
We'll link it.
I'm just kidding.
We'll link it.
Yes, it's so cringy. Obviously, it's the first one.
She's gonna do like crazy DIYs in the future. So you guys look out for that. If you guys are interested in all that stuff, DIY, beauty products, all that stuff, girly stuff, it's on her channel. Make sure you guys check it out. Actually, it's pretty cool. Here's a multiple question from Mariana, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her last name. First question from Mariana is, would you ever travel to space? Yes and no.
If I could, I would. You
okay.
know, something you don't get to experience.
Yes and no. Yes is because, like she said, you never get to that in your whole lifetime. A lot of the astronaut dies during takeoff or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but that's my fear. What's your favorite scent?
Favorite scent?
Maybe like the smell of good food.
I was just gonna say that. I'm thinking the smell of good food.
Yeah, would you consider that scent?
Like whenever we would go pump gas, but like you know, you smell that.
Bro.
I don't know. I used to like the smell of that,
issues,
but now I smell it and I'm like, ugh, what the fuck was I thinking about?
Yeah, you have issues, bro.
I like the smell of candles. Like I don't care what candle. I like candles.
Oh yeah, she buys a lot of candles. She has a lot of those. Okay, have you ever messed up your food. I don't know what you mean by have I ever messed up my food, but I have cooked food where I messed it up, where I burnt it.
Have I messed up my food? I mean, cereal, you can't mess that up.
She doesn't know how to cook.
Yes, I do. Stop saying that on camera. Yes, I have many of times. I burnt so many stuff you don't even know.
Because she doesn't know how to cook. Do you go in nature often? Not as often as I used to. I used to actually, after basketball, me and my friends would actually go to this place called Lodi Lake, and they do have a nature trail where you can actually like jog around.
I do, but whenever I do, he doesn't want to. But there's times.
Okay.
Yeah, I do it here and there, not all the time.
All right, and her last question is, do you prefer a holiday in the city or at the beach? For me personally, depending on what the holiday is. Christmas, I would probably spend it on a city. If you guys don't know the show called Friends, when they have like a Christmas edition, it always makes me feel like, yo, that is so cool. One day I wanna live in New York for about like 2 months, like during Christmas time, and actually spend it over there.
You're talking about like a 4th of July.
Maybe the beach.
The beach would be dope.
Yeah. Bree Adams again asked, if you could have personally witnessed something, what would you have wanted to see? I was thinking about this damn question all night. What would I want to witness? I've came to one conclusion, and I want to witness my birth. I'd be like, oh my god, is that me? But yeah, my birth, I'd want to witness that.
I guess if you go back, like, I'm gonna go into the history.
What history are you talking about?
Of like, you know, of like the 1950s, 60s.
What is there to find in 1960s?
Just I feel like, huh?
If it's not the lifestyle, then what are
just
you going
like,
back
okay,
for?
no, well, like, you know, like the Great Gatsby stuff. You know, like that.
I'm dumb, bro. What are you talking about, bro? That was actually a pretty good question.
A little quick story. When I was born, I guess my leg was in a way that like it was bent or something. You know, like this was my leg, my leg. This was my foot.
Hand.
I'm saying, you know, it was like this. The first thing my dad said, Timber! She's gonna be crippled or something.
So from Delisha Richardson, would you ever date a blind, visual, impaired person? Why or why not? And then she also has another one, biggest fear. But the first one, why or why not? Would I ever date a visual, impaired person? That's a hard question. For me, I wouldn't date one that's like visually impaired, but it doesn't stop me from being friends with them. I do not make fun of them, but like for example, if she gets into an accident or something and she gets visually impaired, I would stick with her. I wouldn't break up with her just because she's like that.
Oh, come here, you little chubby. If it just happens to have, like, you know, fall in love or whatever, then yeah. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Big shout outs to Delisha Richardson. Thank you for that question. Honestly, that was one of the dopest, one of the deepest question I've ever had on like a Q&A. And also her second question is, what's my biggest fear?
My biggest fear is obviously death. Ooh, I don't know. There used to be a time where like every time I swear to you guys, every time before I went to sleep, I just thought about death, like death. Every night, I'm not even kidding you. Death.
Yeah, but you gotta explain why you're scared of it.
Okay, well, why? Because literally every year I will lose someone in my family. Every year. And I'm like, damn, like I don't even want to go to Mexico anymore because this is happening.
Honestly, I feel her on that too, the fear of death. For me, it's just the fact that if you die, like my biggest question, and also is the reason why I fear death also, is like I agree with you with that is where do you go? Like what do you see? What happens then? Like that's my biggest fear, not knowing what's gonna happen next. Philip Graham, he asked, which countries would you like to visit and why? South Korea, because if you guys didn't know, I'm from the Philippines and I was born there, and every time we would go back, we would take a different flight, not the Philippine Airlines. We take like Japan Airline, Korean, and some other flight. But when we took Korea, we had the privilege to stay there for about 12 hours. We had two choices. We stay in a hotel with room services and all that stuff. and the other is to tour around Korea. See, being my dad and like my uncle, they love to take pictures, they love adventures. We actually took the tour, right? So we were touring for about 12 hours and we went around Korea. The only thing that sucked about that is that we had a tour guide, we had a tour bus and all that stuff, which was cool. You know, I loved it. But we didn't really get to explore on our own. Like,
you had to follow
what the tour guide said. But the place is beautiful. The reason why I want to visit that again, because I actually want to explore it myself. I want to go to places, get lost, and be like, hey, this is Korea, man. This is Korea. This is the food in Korea. This is dope. What about you? Mexico?
No, I've seen enough of Mexico. I'd always want to go to Africa. Like, I know Africa, but I don't know, for me it just seems so cool. I don't know, I just like that like
environment.
Yes, for some, I don't know, I just, growing up, it was always that place I wanted to go when I grew up. And obviously Paris.
Why?
Because it's so beautiful. I want to see the Eiffel Tower and stuff. So Jessica Delgado asked if you could change something about him, and we're gonna, you know, if he's gonna do the same, me about me, whatever, what would it be? LOL. So if I could change something about him, honestly, he gets so mad easily. Like, I could literally flick him right now and then he'll get mad.
I won't.
You'll get mad easily.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
What?
You do.
But that's so cute though.
What's cute?
Me getting mad?
Yes, but you get mad at the wrong time. Like, okay, I'm the person, if I get mad, I let it go quick.
That's a lie, bro.
I let it go.
If I want to change anything about you, it's all your lies. And you've been saying it to our supporters.
Wait, I let it go.
How dare you, bro.
I let it go.
What
Oh my god,
What? She's getting mad.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if we fight or whatever, I let it go. And then he over here.
So how come when we're arguing, you could never let it go, even if it was me who got mad?
Because you're pissing me off.
See, there you go. There you go. Why couldn't you let it go then?
I'm trying to talk to you and stuff, and you're just over here being like, "Oh, Mr. Grumpy." Like,
yeah. So if you could have let the thing go, why couldn't we fix the argument? We separate and we take time apart.
Because you want me to leave you alone.
Yeah, but you still couldn't let it go. You could have pulled off. It's because of your vibe, bro. See, now we're arguing. You know what?
We're not.
Fuck this Q&A, bro.
Stop.
Fuck this Q&A. What would I want to change about her? It's all her lies. Her lies. She lies all the time. Anyways, what would I want to change about her?
Nothing.
Simple. Yo, she's always in denial. My God. Like, she would start an argument, and I'd be like, yo, you started the argument. She'd be like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You pissed me off.
Yeah, because you do.
Oh my God.
So who started it, me or you?
You, bro.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Move on to the next one.
So from Anahi Navarro, she said, first impression of each other, and what has been the craziest dream you've ever had? LOL. No.
Who's that?
I love you.
Side chick?
Yeah, she is. Oh, sorry. I love you, girl.
She was like such a fucking hottie.
Oh no.
She was probably sweating because I was so hot.
I used to think you were ugly back then. My first impression of him, he has a nice smile. His lips.
My first impression of her was she has these beautiful eyes, man. Like, sometimes it turns green. And so I was like, yo, I've never had someone with green eyes, and that's like really beautiful. So I thought she was really beautiful.
Aww. What has been the craziest dream you've ever had?
My craziest dream I've ever had was that I was famous. I made it big. Yo, that's so hot out here. Like, that's so embarrassing, yo.
Bro, you fucking sweaty.
It was scary, actually. My craziest dream ever was I was sleeping, right? And I couldn't move my whole body. Supposedly I wake up and then I'm like, I turn around and I'm actually looking at my body. I was like, yo, what the But it felt so real though. Like, I thought I was dead. Like, I thought I died in my sleep.
What the heck?
That's how bad it was. I thought I died in my sleep. Literally, I get up. I'm like, okay, I'm awake. I look over because I want to get my blanket, right? And I was like, yo, I'm dead.
That's crazy.
And then I look around, because this one I was sharing rooms with my brother and my sister. I look over to my right, and I was like, where's my sister? Where's my brother?
There?
They weren't there. I was like, yo.
Oh.
I wake up, but then I look to my right, my sister and my brother wasn't there. And then I lay back down, and then I look over to my feet, because if I was like laying down like this, right? It was like a black figure standing right there. Yeah, there was like a black figure standing there, and I was like, yo, what the hell's going on? And the next thing you know, I just wake up, and then in the middle of the night, and I was like sweating. That was my craziest dream ever. It's probably a nightmare. It's not even a dream no more, yo.
I know. My craziest dream, it happened about I want to say a year ago. This was like the craziest. This has never happened to me before. I was sleeping, and then out of the nowhere, like, you know, I just couldn't breathe. I felt like somebody was on top of me. I was trying to like speak out so he can wake me up or do something, because in my dream he was sleeping next to me while somebody was like not letting me breathe. So I'm over here trying to like, you know, mumble, say something so he can hear me. It's so crazy because he heard it.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, what the hell is she saying? And then that's when I woke her up.
And then after I woke up, I just felt relief, like, you know, trying to catch my breath again.
Yeah, little did she not know I was actually on top of her.
Were you?
No. I guess that's all the questions we have. Thank you to everyone that actually asked the question. I appreciate you guys. Really meant a lot, because we were able to show you guys who we are, and you guys get to know who we are. Make sure you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give us 40 likes, actually 40 likes if you guys want more Q&A. This is a Q&A for our 400 subscribers.
So if you made it to the end and you're still watching, hello, why aren't you subscribed yet? Go down below, click that subscribe button, and like he said, you can become part of our family.
That being said, once again, thank you for that 400 subscribers. We finally hit a milestone. Road to 500. What is this? What is this? Road to 500. That's about it, right?
Yes.
Alright guys, we'll see you guys next time. Salute.
Bye.
And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space.